Welcome to October, everybody. How have you been? This is my intuitive angel reading for October 2013. Firstly, I just want to mention what I predicted for October in my reading for 2013. So every year I do a yearly reading in advance, and I also go through each month. So for October, I said, a lot is happening this month with your intuition. You will be able to receive more psychic information and gain greater awareness. You might be feeling things happening behind the scenes as well. I feel that there might be some stirrings of energy or the feeling of something in the air, which sensitives or attuned people especially will be able to feel or decipher. You might have moments of pause where you think, what's going on? If that happens, listen to spirit and your heart. It is time to let go of any fears as you're about to step forward through a new gateway, or possibly you've just come out of one. So that was really interesting to look back. I love that you can do readings in advance and then see how the messages pan out. So that's something that I really enjoy looking back on. So it looks like our intuition is really important this month, and I can see that happening when we look at where we've been the last few months and how the year's progressed thus far, and how we've been guided to again and again to look inwards. So for today, I've pulled out some cards here, and I have a few cards that are really focusing on keeping your life simple. So this is about completely simplifying your life. So have a thought for a moment, why is that important? What can I simplify in my life? This card here shows a female cleaning up, and look at all the stuff that she has, and she's sweeping it away. The affirmation with it says, I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So the feeling here is when you let go of all these things, excess, which can be physical objects, clutter, tasks you have to do that seem endless sometimes, as well as the mental thoughts that we have constantly. When we let go of a lot of those and sort through and clutter and clear that out, things become so much more simple, and we are guided to become more simple in our lives and to simplify our lives in all ways. So whether this means for you just clearing out a drawer or a cupboard each day or each week or whenever you can, getting rid of anything that you don't use or like, giving to charity is an awesome thing to do. And this also includes clearing out, for example, your Facebook groups, friends, that kind of thing, anything that's not serving you any longer. So have a look at things that are hanging on your energy or that are not working for you, and get through them, maybe get some clarity in your life by making some lists and goals as well. And this will lead you to seeing better and feeling clearer, and feeling also more energized, which is important. So as we've just turned into a new season, we are now in spring in the lower hemisphere, or autumn if you're in the upper hemisphere. And of course, spring symbolizes spring cleaning, but you can also do this through autumn, and autumn represents the falling away of things. So have a think about reorganization, restructuring, reviewing, most of the words. So renewal, restoration, re-energizing, redirecting, which is important too, recalibrating, rebalancing, reviving and reclaiming your sense of self. And with this, we're to strive towards a balance. So this goddess card here shows balance between career and home life, which I know a lot of women struggle with or have to work through, as well as men in different ways. So really we're heading towards finding greater balance in our lives, in all spheres of our lives, which includes spending time to yourself. I write about that also in my newsletter, Awakening Spirit, which comes out every month. So the link is below if you'd like to join. And I also discuss in that the beautiful crystal angel light, which helps you communicate with the angels and also helps with the throat chakra, which I'm also going to mention today. And I go through the star sign of Libra and give an angel message there as well. So if you're a Libran, take a look at that. So just one more note on simplifying your life. You've had so much going on lately and in your past, and we have to be careful not to spread ourselves too thin and sprinkle our energy everywhere, and then we find it hard to get back to ourselves. So the balance card is really about getting back to yourself, having a strong sense of a foundation for yourself as number one, and then in other spheres of your life, such as in your home, workplace, and with your family, career, all of those aspects. So this is about also changing anything, letting go of anything that needs to go. And when you do this, you'll have more vitality to get things done. And when we're out of balance, then that can affect us mentally, emotionally, physically, in all sorts of ways. So that's really important. This card here is about opening yourself up to love, and I really felt that when I asked which Ascended Master would like to come through for us today, it was definitely Jesus that came, and then he came through in the card as well, which is beautiful because this is a Jesus card, and I'm really drawn to a few things here. He holds the little lamb, to me, symbolizing new beginnings, and also just yourself as a child in your infancy, your purity, and just the white crystal consciousness, as well as everything that Jesus represents. So have a think about what Jesus represents to you, and it's all about the heart and coming back into the heart, and that's something that I had mentioned at the beginning of this video in my 2013 reading. Okay, so and that's where our intuition lies as well. We have this lion here, and he's really looking right at us, so have a look at that. And in August we had the Lionsgate energies coming through, and this is connecting with cat energy, or from the cat family. So they're still here now, and they're showing that they're here guiding us, and that we have animal spirits and totems also that work with us. So spend a moment in quiet time connecting to any animal totems which might be around you, and also notice animals in nature, because they often come as a sign. Then you can look up their spiritual meanings and work out why they've popped up for you. Okay, so we're entering a time of positive change, which is beautiful. And if you look at this card, we have a female that's stepping out from her past and moving forward with a very smug look on her face, and we have the wheel of life behind her rotating. So it's a card of change, of positivity, of development, progression, expansion, and moving forwards. You're embarking on new adventures, and that's a beautiful thing to say to yourself as well. There's an affirmation: I savor the wonder of the world. And I'd also like to add of yourselves as well, and your spirit and your soul. So this is about soul searching, journeys, any kind of odyssey, or quest of any kind, vision quest. This is about looking yonder and savoring every day, even just the simplicity and the beauty of nature and what is around you and where your journey is heading. So if you can have those moments where you feel that you're on a journey and that you're spiritually inspired, and you're in touch with the magic of the universe. And of course this happens when we simplify things. It's very hard to achieve when we're over busy and overwhelmed. So that's why the balance card has come up so strongly for us as well. Okay, so I mentioned before the throat chakra, so I actually have some cards that really, to me, are saying it's time to work on our throat chakras or really give that focus. The throat chakra is all about communication. Do you feel like you can verbally express yourself freely? Perhaps you can in some areas of your life and not in others, so think about what that means for you. I feel that you've been holding things in and that it's time to feel free in your expression, feel that sense of liberty. An affirmation there is, I communicate from the depths of my being. So it's not just about communication and self-expression, but the truth of your words, the truth of your expression in the world. And that can be found in the depths of your heart and your soul. But in order to get there, we also need to release any anger that we're holding on to. So if you see in this image, this woman is stepping out from a cage into freedom, and we have the kite symbol there. It says, I release all anger because anger harms me. And it's a really good visual for you to remember that when you bottle things up and you hold things in, or you do not shield yourself from outside energy, then it is like being in a cage, and it can cause depression, fatigue, anxiety, and emotional unwellness. And then that can lead to physical unwellness, and it's just like an endless circle, a spiral of unwellness one way or another. On the back of the card, it says, understand the source of your anger. So this is about the source. It's not about band-aiding. We can band-aid ourselves through perhaps some addictive behavior such as codependency or relying on alcohol or whatever that might be for you. So this is about looking at the source, look deep within and then let it go, because anger harms your body as well as your mind and all spheres of your life. And interesting that that came through in more than one card. So this beautiful card here says release all anger. And then I had another card that was about letting go of anxiety. So see how there's really a flow and a pattern here of meaning that the angels are conveying to you. So this card says, don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving, because when you use negative words to describe yourself or to describe other people or situations or your life, then that's what's going to keep coming to you. And anger is a really negative energy. It can be like a dagger in your heart, and you know that when you've experienced that words from other people attacking you as well. Here it says, calm your nerves and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. This is about being calmed, soothed, and when we reach that simplicity in our life that we're all aiming for, that's when you can begin to feel soothed and calm, and you will not only hear your own voice but that of the angels. And I'm feeling some self-esteem issues arise for people. This card says, I am lovable, and we're reminded that we are all lovable. You are lovable. Think about what is lovable about yourself. Write a love letter to yourself, and that's something I also mentioned in our newsletter. It says, if earlier in your life others could not express their love to you, it was because they were blocked, not because of some defect in you. Now, they are really strong, powerful words. So something from your childhood or something in your past, perhaps from your parents or from other people around you, past relationships, whatever that means for you, you know what that is for you. The angels are telling you right now to really look at the deep meaning of these words, and that will lead to healing. Because when you dwell in truth and you stand in the light for truth, everything will be clear and simple in your life, and that's how you achieve healing and spiritual expansion. And don't forget to laugh, because when you uplift yourself and those around you through your laughter, your vibrations are raised, and joy really improves your vibration and your outlook on life, and you just become so much more relaxed. And that's what you can aim for this month. Thank you so much. God bless. Talk to you soon.